Alright, how's it going everybody, and welcome back to the Millwall series. Yes, we're finally back after being back, I guess, but yeah, I was ill, and yeah, I also had to do some stuff with uni, so I didn't have too much time to do videos, but now we're finally back, like I said already. And yeah, I just looked at the date and I thought, well, shit, FIFA 16 is coming out soon, so yeah, we should definitely finish this Millwall career mode first, because I don't want this to go on whilst or until or when FIFA 16 is out. I wanted to have this series done. So we're gonna have a lot more episodes like this one with post commentary, which obviously means that I can put more games in that, and we'll also simulate some more games. But yeah, we're into a game against Dynamo Moscow in the Champions League. This is our second game against them this season, and we got a pretty lucky goal there in the 26th minute of the game as Gonzalez celebrates in front of the Millwall crowd. But I tried to pass it there, it kind of got intercepted, but the defender never got the ball, and I got it back, and then he hits it with his weaker right foot. A pretty nice finish there by Arturo Gonzalez. Probably our most gifted player, maybe, as far as his abilities go. But yeah, we also got another chance there with Danny Ings, but wasn't that great of a chance anyways. But yeah, Butland makes a great save here in the 66th minute as Dynamo Moscow began to play a lot better in a game that was really cagey, as a lot of games on Legendary are for me. But we play the ball pretty nicely here to Zalalem as we were on the counter-attack because Dynamo Moscow started throwing bodies forward. Now Arturo Gonzalez on the ball with a nice through ball to Julian Weigel, and unfortunately he can't finish it there. And now in the 84th minute, Dynamo Moscow with not a great chance here, but this time they put it wide. And now into injury time as they get a last attack here. It's Exterbera to Morzo, who passed it into Solo Martin, and of course I concede here in the 90th minute. It's a real heartbreaker because, oh no, I felt we were the team controlling the game, and I think we would have deserved to take all 3 points here. But yeah, of course, I'm the master in conceding late goals, and there's another one. And of course, the ref blew the game off right away. And yeah, it's only 1 point here against a rather weak opponent we probably should have beat, especially how the game went. But man, can't win every game, I guess. So we're getting right into the next game here, back in the Premier League against Nottingham Forest, as they are a newly promoted side, I'm pretty sure. And as you can hear, I'm still a bit ill. But yeah, I also decided to put up a pretty weak squad. I mean, besides Zivkovic up front and some of my defense, it's really not what you usually see. And Nottingham Forest, they were absolutely battering me. They had Levinas Tenali, who, if you're a long-time watcher, is a former player of us who wanted to leave because he was homesick, and yeah, he was homesick and then went to Nottingham Forest, which is, of course, very logical. But yeah, Nottingham Forest getting the better chances at the start of the game, but there, nice attack by us, and Yannick Gerhardt, I just love this goal because it's such an awkward finish. You gotta see that in the replay. It's absolutely hilarious, actually. I've never seen that animation before, but it just looks so awkward. I love that goal by Yannick Gerhardt, who is a very unlikely scorer for us. Sometimes I think he got like 3 goals for us, but he doesn't get to into good positions to finish too often, and he doesn't even play anymore. He doesn't even play regularly anymore. So yeah, it's very nice seeing him contributing to a goal. And there's a Jetty clearing the ball quite far out, and now it's Sammy Inns, who has like 54 acceleration and 56 sprint speed, but he gets through nicely there. Unfortunately, Zivkovic couldn't finish that, even though I pressed circle in that short matter of time. I managed to press circle 2,300 times. It's unbelievable, right? But still, he couldn't finish there. And there's David Martin, another pace machine, getting through there. Now Dele Alli hits a nice long shot, hits the crossbar, and look at Sammy Inns right there. Sammy Inns, he is terrible with his physical stats, like pretty much every youth academy player ever in FIFA 15, but his technical stats are amazing. He has like, I think 91 dribbling, which is ridiculous, and I think 89 ball control, something around that. And you could see it right there, he picks the ball off without it hitting the ground. He picks the ball out of the air and finishes it right away. It was a very nice goal. And yeah, we do manage to get all 3 points here, keep a clean sheet, and also keep our unbeaten run going as Isaiah Bealey accepted the contract offer, or accepted the contract we offered him in the last episode because he wanted some more money. And as you can see right here, Sammy Ince actually asked me to play him before the game, and I gave him the chance, and he made good on it. He made good of it, I guess. And yeah, I decided to simulate this game against QPR here because it was a home game, and I wanted to get through this last season a bit quicker, and I think a game against QPR, I think there's more interesting stuff to show you. And yeah, it gets off to a absolutely beautiful start as Charlie Austin scores in the 4th minute. Pretty surprising that he's still QPR. And Origi actually manages to equalize in the 33rd minute. Origi actually manages to put us up ahead in the 50th minute, which is obviously fucking hell, which is obviously great. But Connor Wickham in his 62nd minute levels the game in 2 apiece, and of course the game would finish 2-all. So it's only 1 point from an opponent we probably should have beat. There are some England match results in case any of you are interested. Obviously, we're not going to play a huge tournament with England anymore, so just for the sake of showing it, I guess. And yeah, now we face Norwich, my favorite team in FIFA 15 career mode. Yeah, because I can never fucking beat those guys. It's absolutely ridiculous. I think I've won once against them, but I always struggle against them. And this game, of course, would be no different. Look at that, 4th minute, already a huge chance, which they probably should have scored. And then it just keeps getting worse. Isaac Phillips has to save it off the line because Butland was in no man's land. And speaking of Butland, just look at that. Hausen with the ball here. Wow. Wow. GGA. GG. Jack Butland, the greatest goalkeeper in this game, at least for me. How is he... What? Come on, like... Isn't it hard enough to face Norwich as they are, or as it is? You just gotta make it worse, don't you? But in the 16th minute, we actually got our first chance with Yannick Gerhardt right here. Starting to become... Maybe I should put him at striker or something. He looked very dangerous in this episode. But yeah, I then decided to put some more pressure on Norwich, which worked right here, so they couldn't pass it around 50,000 times. Jifji with the Berber spin, but then misses it. I'm not sure how. The easiest part of that. And he fucks it up. It's unbelievable. Nadia Jifji puts it wide, just at the right side of the post. And yeah, there's a foul by Norwich, and the ref decides to give Norwich even more of an advantage by sending Jonathan Hausen off, who I think scored the first goal, didn't he? So yeah, there's some karma, bitch. But yeah, for me, when I play on Legendary, when a computer gets a man sent off, they get better. So yeah, I was not very happy that this man got sent off. But yeah, the free kick by Jack McNulty wasn't very dangerous. As you can see, I put up a pretty weak squad because we have a game against Roma in just a few days. And there's Yannick Gerhardt again with a chance. Really weird. And we're now into the 90th minute. The second half was really boring. Now Zalalem heading it down to Nadia Chifchi. And of course, he redeems himself in the 90th minute. I actually couldn't believe it. I wanted to take him out of the game. After that freaking miss, I was so mad at him. And then he just puts it in beautifully after Zalalem. Really a big play right there by him, just heading that ball down to Nadia Chifchi. And yeah, we didn't lose against Norwich. That's great, isn't it? And our unbeaten run in the league keeps going. I don't think anybody beat us this season. We're still in the Capital One Cup, and we also haven't lost a game in the Champions League. Speaking of, we're now facing Roma. Yeah, or the best team in our group, besides us, of course. And yeah, as you can see right there, they're only in 3rd. Level on points with Dynamo Moscow, so not performing very, very well in the UEFA Champions League. And there's our starting 11, pretty much the best we could do, with Origi, Zivkovic and Ings up front. And there's the Roma side, also with some pretty good talents like Strootman and Javinho, and someone like Nainggolan was only on the bench. And right away, Roma showing why they're only in 3rd. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, we got our first chance right here with Arturo Gonzalez on a beautiful free kick. Only hits the crossbar, and Zivkovic with the rebound header puts it just wide. Very unfortunate there. And just look at Arturo Gonzalez. He's our best player. Just look at it. I think Aurier even realized what hit him there. Arturo Gonzalez, he just came out of nowhere, took the ball, put a nice cross in to Richarlison Zivkovic, the man, the Ziv, the legend, Richie Zivkovic, and he puts that in with a header over 2 defenders. It's absolutely ridiculous. He has the power header trade, which I actually didn't know for the longest time, as Roma here get their first chance of the game about 30 minutes in. Now Origi gets the ball here from a nice through ball from Arturo Gonzalez, puts a low cross in, and it's Zivkovic finishing another one. It's 2-0 to us, and that's probably one of the easier goals Richie's gonna score in his career. But it's a nice ball by Origi, also a very nice ball by Arturo Gonzalez to set this chance up. Unfortunately, he won't get an assist for that, but hey, we know what he did, right? So Gervinho gets a ball here. A very nice attack by Roma, but Strootman with an absolutely atrocious finish. However, in the second half, Roma became a lot better. Look at them hitting the crossbar right here. And now in the 72nd minute, Rossi puts through a very nice ball after some absolutely shoddy defending with John Stones. Of course, it was me controlling him. And yeah, from the corner, they get another great chance. And then Golan, who came off the bench, hits the post right here, and right now I'm thinking I'm very lucky that I hadn't conceded. And Origi has another great chance here, but in the 83rd minute he can't put it in. Iturbe now to Destro, puts the ball through to Nainggolan, who redeems himself after he only hit the post. And now, just 1 minute before the regular time ends, Roma cut into this lead. It's only 2-1 to us now. And now I'm thinking, oh fuck, we're screwed. And no, we're actually not. I was so happy that I conceded the goal earlier, because it would have been so heartbreaking to have that twice this episode, to concede a goal in the 90th minute. But yeah, that's another 3 points in the Champions League. We simulate another game in the Premier League against Leicester, because I want to get this month done. The month of November, of course. So we got a whole month in one episode, which is pretty cool. There, Leicester have a man sent off. And also Slalom sees the yellow card. Now Jordan Ibe scores a goal for us in 29th minute. Very nice to see that. And we keep simulating. And look at that. Delayed scoring for Leicester. And Nebri missing a penalty all in 1 minute. Yeah, good work on the simulation. Yeah, good work. Yeah, it's not perfect yet. It's not perfect. Let's just say that. And yeah, we drew another game in this episode. Isn't that great? And I decided to simulate another game, this time in the Capital One Cup. I put up probably the weakest side I could possibly put up, besides those 2 youth players who are like 33 and 48 overall. I put all my reserve players in there, besides Diane and the JD, of course, but that's because I don't have that many center backs. Because I thought, you know, it's only the Capital One Cup, and it's only Preston, and it's at home, so I decided to take the risk, I guess. But Pavey has our back, as he scores the 1-0 right there. One of the few original players from Millwall still with the team. And yeah, also Chief G scored to make it 2-0 in the 79th minute. And we managed to get through to the next round of the Capital One Cup. Now Dele Alli wanted some more money, but didn't want any more money. And we do also take a look at a squad report, as we do after every start of the month, I guess. And if you want to pause, or if you want to take a close look at a player, feel free to pause the video. As Richie Zivkovic still doesn't really grow. He grew in overall, but his stats just don't grow at all. And all in all, in this month, not too much progression, I don't think. At least none of the, or at least not for the big players here. Simon Agnew is still growing like crazy, and I'm pretty sure he was in goal in that game against Preston, which I forgot to mention, which is pretty funny because that shouldn't really happen. But yeah, there's the league table. We're in first with 30 points, 8 wins, 6 draws, 0 losses, and also only 8 goals conceded. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.